Hey everybody, this is Anthony, and you're listening to the MetsXMFanZone Podcast, the show that breaks down everything Mets, from major news, blockbuster trades, and more. If you love this episode, please give it a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe. You can now watch our shows live every week, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at the 6 p.m. hour now. We now finally changed our time slot. Live on all major platforms. You could also check out my website at MetsXMFanZone.com for your latest everything Mets. Now let's have a word from our sponsor. I want to thank SB Sports Athletics for being big supporters of our channel, which now they have been with us for 2 seasons already. So we want to thank them very much for loving our platform. SB Sports Athletics Apparel Company provides Mets apparel to fans throughout the season. Their apparel is fast, reliable, and has excellent 24/7 services. If you like to purchase anything through SB Sports Athletics apparel, you can go to our website at MetsXMFanZone.com/SB Sports Athletics, and you get your gear today, and you get everything you see behind us in our shop. We got major news developments for our fans today. Starting off, we got Jeff McNeil, an extension to a 4-year, $50 million, which can get extended to a 5th-year option. Now, Jeff McNeil, throughout the year, McNeil had been a MVP. He had a great MVP season, by the way. Not only that, he has been crowned as the 2022 NL Silver Slugger Award winner of the National League, which goes to show he was the best hitter in the National League and has well been deserved. Which the Mets had no choice to seal the deal with an extension for a 4-year, $50 million. Reasons why his contract also states Jeff McNeil has exclusions of a $13.75 million lump sum for his 5th final year and a 4th year. This deal contains no pending physicals, which is no pun intended, because I thought I would throw that in just to be a little funny. Which shows who else gets an extension here. Pete Alonso. The news has been reported that Pete Alonso could very well be the next guy for an extension. Pete Alonso had one hell of a season, which I love him. He's probably one of my favorite players on this club right now. He's got 40 home runs a season, 131 RBIs, while walking 68 times in 2022, which was the most in his career to date. Will the arbitration make a deal and give Pete Alonso the highest deal of any arbitration player in history? This deal could very well be done by the end of this week. It could very well be before spring training. We still don't even know on when this deal could possibly be populated. Has it been in the works? It definitely has been in the works. Will there be an historical sign here with Pete Alonso, because he would be getting the most out of the arbitration? And I feel, in my honest opinion, that Pete Alonso is going to be with the Mets for the rest of his career. And that goes to show with Brandon Nimmo. Brandon Nimmo's got 8 years with the New York Mets. We got guys that are now finally being locked into deals that we know that are valued to this ball club. Pete Alonso, Jeff McNeil, Brandon Nimmo. Who else could be honestly locked into a deal at this moment in time? I feel that not only will Pete Alonso be the guy, Jeff McNeil is now locked in, which shows their loyalty to not only to the fans, but to the ball club. I think the New York Mets are doing this right in signing guys to long terms, even though they are very well valued. The career of these guys have been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Alonso always puts up numbers. Always gives you 30, 40 home runs a season. Year prior, he had 52. Year prior to that, he had, 49, 50. So you know that Alonso is capable of giving you those runs when you need it. He had a better season, I feel, in last year because he wasn't giving up so many hits. He wasn't giving up so many strikeouts. He was getting hits now. He was starting to be a little bit of a clutch hitter, even though when he's not hitting home runs. This is good news for Pete Alonso because you want Alonso to not only have some value, but you want Alonso to just be Pete Alonso and be an elite star on this club. And he doesn't get good recognition when you need it. And that goes to show with Jeff McNeil. Jeff McNeil got the recognition. But Pete Alonso gets snubbed out of this recognition. And I feel that with the home runs he gets, with the RBIs he has, and just to think of it this way, he had 68 walks in 2022. By far he was the most in first basemen that have that many walks in a season as a first baseman. So I'm okay with what the Mets are planning on doing here. We're going to hear some news going into the spring, which guys going to be locked into deals. We got Thomas Nido locked into a deal, 2-year deal. Nimmo, Lonzo needs to be your next guy, which is nothing in confirmed just yet. But I will give you guys the breaking news when the news does come into play. But what are we seeing going in? And we need to know that Alonso is going to be put into place right away. And I think that the arbitrator is going to give Pete Alonso max dollars. We're hearing it could be at 60 mil, but we're also hearing that it could be at 40 mil. So once we know something, I think I'll definitely break the news out to hear on what the arbitrator is gonna do here. But I very well feel that Alonso well deserves this more than any player I feel on the Mets, because he's the next guy in the running. Jeff McNeil, also another guy that well deserved it. 4 years, 5th-year option. He's at 50 mil. He has 15 mil up front in his 4th year. Well deserved. In my honest opinion, I never died on McNeil. I thought McNeil was going to be really good. And I said, he's having a down year. It doesn't hurt to have a guy a down year. Don't drag him out of town just yet, for reasons that he's declining in his demeanor. I just think, in my opinion, the team was very disorganized the year prior to Buck Showalter being here with the New York Mets. Last year was professional. They got professional players. Not only that, but they had a professional staff in Buck Showalters. I love what I'm seeing in regards to the pitching coach and the hitting coach. I love Eric Chavez. I think Eric Chavez has done wonders for the Mets. and he's helping those guys out so much. And of course, we have a very good first baseman in Kirby. I like Kirby a lot. You know, he always shows his charisma there at first. Very good coach. I think very, very good coach. I've known him. I could tell you on how very lucky he is of a guy. He's a very nice man. But I definitely see the improvement with him being there at first base. And then you go to Show on third base. I think it's Glenn Shamrock there at third base. Another really good third baseman. And I have to say, we didn't give up all those stupid plays last year. There wasn't many of them. But you know what I noticed, though? The Mets hustled so much in 23 and 22. They showed the hustleness. They strived and they busted their asses. And I think going in 23, it's going to be very well deserved even more. I think the season's going to be good. The numbers I feel are going to be producing a little bit more. Now that we got a little bit more veteranish in that starting rotation with Justin Verlander. You got the Japanese pitcher. You got not only the Japanese pitcher, but you also got the Edwin Diaz. I think Edwin Diaz is also going to have a very good season. So, going by far, I think the Mets are definitely going to produce and give you enough runs, and they're definitely going to strive going into 23 season. But look at this news story in a glance that Pete Alonso, Jeff McNeil, two guys well deserved their arbitration. We should know more in regards to what Pete Alonso is going to be doing going in 23. But the arbitrator will definitely give him his money. I'll keep you guys updated and posted on if we hear something. And keep you guys in the loop. But I want to thank you guys for watching here on our show today. If you guys love our shows, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to watch our shows Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 12 p.m. And we also have a 6 p.m. show. We go live on all major platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. You could also listen to our shows on Amazon Prime. Well, Amazon Music. You could listen to us on Iheart Radio. You can listen to us on Audacity. And I think you guys are very well gonna like our shows from the spring training going into the season. And plus, February 18th, I will be down at Port St. Lucie. I'll be having two confirmed interviews. One's going to be with Buck Showalters. I'm going to sit and we're going to talk about the 2023 season. And I also have another interview with Francisco Lindor. And we're going to be sitting down one-on-one and talking about the 2023 season also as well. But if you guys would like to come to our shows, make sure tomorrow we are going to be doing a live showing where you guys could call in with us. You guys could chat with me. We talk New York Mets news. And I think you guys gonna really like the show because we're gonna be going on a bunch of things. I'm gonna show you guys the website. We now finally have some updates on our website. Our shop has been updated. Our website has been updated. We had people that were complaining about the logins. Our logins are now finally fixed and up and running for you guys. You guys can also subscribe to one of our subscriptions. We have new subscriptions going in to the 23 season. We have our to-go plans, which gives you all the flexibility of watching Mets streams weekly if you would like to. We have monthly and we have premium. But if you guys would like to check that out, you can go to our site details on our website by going to MetsXMFanZone.com, and you can check that out today. If you guys love our shows, please don't forget to tweet, like, and subscribe. And we want to thank SB Sports Athletics for sponsoring our show, as always. We will see you guys real soon. We'll see you guys in our next episode right here on MetsXMFanZone Live podcast. And if you guys would like to chat with us, we will be doing a live chat tomorrow right here on all social media platforms. But this is how I always end it with you guys. Be safe, be well, and let's go Mets. We'll see you guys in our tomorrow's live stream. Remember to tweet, like, and subscribe. Go to our website for more details. And if you guys would like to comment in the comment section down below. Gives you where I will answer all the questions that you guys might have right here on our show. MetsXMFanZone Live Podcast. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the next edition of MetsXMFanZone Live Podcast. Good night.